This has extra inner sleeve here, which is cool, and it has a black inner sleeve. Oops, can't get the record. And it says nothing is real on there. Now here's another copy. With this one, it says selections by the Beatles plus original film music, and it doesn't have that. This is a Canadian pressing, as you can see right there, printed in Canada. And here's the label. I believe that's an original. Next, here's another copy, same thing, but this is a US version. I'm probably going to try to find a better US one. This is on the orange label. Next, here's Abbey Road, 2012 reissue. How's it doing there? Okay. Next, here's another copy. I found this for $1, but I played it. Plays pretty good. It only has a few skips on something, but I fixed it, so now there's no skips anymore. This is going to be one of my better copies because the label. I believe that's one of the original labels. I don't know. I think it is. Try to find a better one of that. And it's kind of ripped right there, but like I said, try to find a better one than that. Next, here's another copy. This one was $4. It has a Chicago inner sleeve, but I don't care. It's on the orange label. Next, here's 2010 reissue. I got at Best Buy. One of my first records I got. Has this label. I kind of regret it taking the full shrink wrap off because I didn't know at the time about that, so I ripped the whole thing off. But next, here's the Beatles Again, aka Hey Jude. This is the Beatles Again version. Now here's the same album. This is in the shrink wrap. As you can see right there. But this one is the Hey Jude version. And the purple cap. Now here is same thing again, but this was $4. And this is a Beatles Again edition, but this is my play copy. Next, here's the Beatles featuring Tony Sheridan in the beginning. There's the gatefold. It's on Polydor Records in stereo. Next is the Beatles featuring Tony Sheridan. This is a UK pressing. It says printed in England. Whole back's ripped, but those are saving it. It's on Pickwick, and it says made in England. Next here's Let It Be, 2012 reissue. And it's that green Apple label. Now here's Let It Be. This is a US version. Here's a gatefold. The other one doesn't have a gatefold, and it's on the red Apple label. I don't know if it's an original because it doesn't have the extra credit after Maggie May. It just says PD. Here's another copy. This one's a little bit beat up, but not too bad. Let me see the label there. Yeah, it just says PD like the other ones, and that's a red apple. Next, here's another copy. This was $3. The corner's kind of gone, and it's a little bit bent, but got it because it was cheap, and the vinyl doesn't look too bad, and it's on the red label. Okay, next is Birth of the Beatles. This is a really cool set. And it's printed in Italy, which is cool. It has the insert here. And then the label. Next, here's the Beatles 62-66 Red Album. This is a reissue because it doesn't have the apple. And it's on the red vinyl, which is nice. And has the red lyric inner sleeves. Here's the other one in there. Whoops. Okay, next is same album. This is on Apple, but it's just plain black vinyl. And it has those red lyric inner sleeves. Next is the Beatles 67-70 Blue Album. It's the same thing as the last one, like with pressings and all that. And it has the blue lyric inner sleeves. Apple. Next is the same exact thing. And same inner sleeves and such. Now I had a third one of these, which was my first album I ever got. But it got too trashy. So I threw out the vinyl and sleeve because it was just so bad I couldn't take it. But I do have the lyric sheets from it up there. Because it came with those too. But here's Beatles Rock and Roll Music. Cool label. It's a decent label, not really a good one. Rather than would have stick with the regular labels. Next, here's another copy, but this one's a little bit more beat up. And it's kind of ripped there. Oops. No. Yeah, it was kind of ripped too. That's why these sleeves are kind of annoying. Okay. Okay, next is the Beatles Rock and Roll Music Volume 1. And this one is German pressing. It's printed in Holland. It's a Odeon label. And it says I saw her instead of I saw her standing there. Okay, now here's the Beatles Rock and Roll Music Volume 1. This is just a regular US version. And I put that there. It's on the green capital, which is a really nice label. Next, here's Volume 2. Just US. Same label. Next, here's Love Songs. This is a really nice copy here. Like quality, how it looks. And it has the lyric book and the 2 inner sleeves. Where's that? Now here's another copy, but this one's a little beat up. This is just my play copy I use. Here's the first one out of that I bought. It also has the lyric book and the inner sleeves. One of the inner sleeves is a little bit teared, and a few of the pages of the booklet are unattached. They're in there, but they're not attached. Next, here's Beatles Live at the Hollywood Bowl. Sorry about that. Arm is killing me. Here's a gatefold. Switch hands here. And it has the inner sleeve, the fans, and then here's the... I have like 2 other albums with the same name right there. I think that's the same name. If I'm mistaken, then I still have 2 records with the same name, but not this one. But that looks like the same as the other 2 that I have that name right there. Now here's the Beatles Live at the Star Club, Hamburg, Germany, 62. Gatefold. Okay, I'll switch back. Now here's Beatle Talk, the way they were in 64 with Red Robinson. It's a decent album. It's pretty short for an interview album, but it's on that label. I don't know if it's a bootleg or something. I don't know. Came out in 78. It's decent. Next here's the Beatles, John, Paul, George, Ringo, First Live Recordings, Hamburg, Germany, 62. This is a Canadian pressing. Anything bad so far that I know of. There's like a crack. I can't really show it because I don't know where it is. Can't see it at the moment, but there's like a crack on the tip. It's not affecting a track, but just on the tip of the... It's alright. Next, here's the same thing, volume 2. That was volume 1. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. It's volume 2. This is just a regular US pressing. Both Pickwick. Next, here's Rarities, which is a cool album. I don't think it's the original of it, because I think other ones don't say produced by George Martin. It has the gatefold, which has the butcher cover. It has the inner sleeve of that, and then here's the label, reproduction of the rainbow label. Next, here's 20 Greatest Hits. It's decent. The sound quality could be better. Has the inner sleeve. Because they put so many songs on one side. There's 12 songs on one side, and they're not like very short songs. Now here's Past Masters 2012 reissue, which is a really cool album. It has a booklet in there, and then it has black and white inner sleeve. Has a different label for volume 1 and 2. Next, here's McCartney, which is a really good album. There's the gatefold. Next, same thing. Next here's Band on the Run. Which has Helen Wheels. I never actually listened to that before because the CD version of it doesn't have that. Now here's another copy of Band on the Run. Same exact thing. Oh yeah, the other one has a poster. This one the poster is gone because it's on the wall. Now here's Venus and Mars. Had this for a while and I never actually played it. Next here's Speed of Sound. Really good album too. Here's another copy. This is my play copy and I got this for $1. Trying to get this. Next, here's Wings Over America. And it does have the poster, but that's on the wall too. Show you all the records in here. It's a triple vinyl set. Okay. Next here's London Town, which is a pretty good album too. Now here's John Lennon Plastic Ono Band live piece in Toronto, 69. I really like the versions of the songs on here. But I like Your Blues, but it kind of sucks because Yoko's screaming in there, making unnecessary noises, which is pointless. So that kind of ruins it. Now here's Imagine, John Lennon. This has the inner sleeve in really nice shape, and then the label. It has the over here. There's a poster, and it has some cool photo. Alright, that was $4 and it looks in really nice shape. Now here's another copy. This one's $3. But this is not even close to the condition. It only has the inner sleeve in it. It's ripped. The record looks pretty good. But I got this like a year ago at a thrift store or something. It was before I knew I'd find a better copy for only $1 more. Anyway, here's rock and roll music. Or really just rock and rolls. And it's really good. I listen to it. It has the nice label. Now here's John Lennon Collection. It has pretty good tracks. It has the inner sleeve. Here's the record. Griffin Records. The label. Oh, God. Man, I can't get this record in shit. Because it's like, keeps going in the wrong area. There we go. Now here's George Harrison, All Things Must Pass. I got this for $4. The condition for it is pretty good. I have a plastic sleeve on there, so I'm not going to take it out. But it has the 3 Apple records in there. Next, here's Ringo. It's a decent album, I guess. It's not all that great. It's kind of disappointed, but good thing I didn't buy it. Has the booklet in there. And then, yeah. My dad paid $1 for it, so it doesn't matter. Next over here, we got non-Beatle related. Here's the Doors first album. Really, really nice album here. Now we got Soft Parade, which is probably my least favorite Doors album. It's decent. It's not all that good, in my opinion. And it has that inner sleeve. And then, yeah.